Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just have a little bit of a different video for you. I know I'm talking super fast, let me slow down. Okay, so I have a little bit of a different video for you guys. So I just want to share like some travel tips and like just travel tips, travel ideas, I don't know, I guess what you call it. Like you can just it's just basically about travel anyways. I realized that like a lot of people are like, I guess, frantic when they're about to travel. When I mean travel, I mean like packing for traveling. That's mostly what I'm going to be focusing on today. So I realized that a lot of people are frantic and like panicky when like it comes to traveling. So I just wanted to share like a few tips and ideas and things that you can do to make your life more bearable when you travel. Yeah, and also like I'm not going to be like, my face is not going to be in most of this video because I'm going to be like, it's like a hands-on thing. So I'm going to be showing you like the stuff I'm packing, what I'm taking, and why, and like why I do the things I do the way I do them when I'm traveling. And yeah, oh, and I'm just doing this right now because I'm actually traveling tomorrow. It was kind of a last minute thing. Like the idea just came into my head and I was like, why not share it? Like why not actually share it? And yeah, so a friend of mine is like really good at like packing and like planning and all that stuff. So it just rubbed off on me. Like I've been like this, but like it just rubbed off more on me to have her like around me and everything. She knows her stuff. And probably some of my friends know her as well. Yeah, so yeah, let's just get right into everything that I'm gonna be doing. Okay, so this is the first thing I'm gonna be showing you guys, and it's just like a pack of 3 travel size containers because I'm trying to save money, so I don't want to check anything in, so I want everything to be like travel size because I'm only traveling for 3 days thereabout. So yeah, so what I did is I just labeled the containers according to what I have in them. I don't think this is ever going to focus, but in this one I just have face wash in the first one, I have toner in the second one, and then here I just have like a little bit of like body spray or body mist or whatever you want to call it. I just have this here because like I just have this little because like it's only 3 days and I already have like a travel size perfume that I'm taking with me. Yeah, and then I just have like a travel size deodorant or roll-on, I don't know, whatever, antiperspirant, whatever you want to call it. And then here I just have like, I have this from the last time I traveled. It's just supposed to be like a face and body cleanser, but I have one that I like that's specific for my face, so I just have this one. Maybe if anyone like I'm traveling with wants to borrow it or something, I just have this on deck. I also have this like it's body wash Irish Spring basic. So yeah, like I just put all my stuff in the small bottles and label them just so I don't get anything confused, and in case I want to reuse the bottles again, like these bottles are probably going to hold the odor of some of the things that I have in here, so I will just reuse them for the same purposes, and hopefully like the thing doesn't wash off or rub off or anything. Okay, so now I have like travel size makeup wipes because there's such a thing. Apparently I didn't know makeup wipes were a problem, but yeah, I just have this. And then travel size toothpaste because you need toothpaste, you need that thing to be fresh. And then I just have dental floss. I find that every time I travel, like I always end up looking for toothpicks or dental floss or something like that, and I get really uncomfortable, and I never really had one that I put in my bag or anything like that, so I just bought one for this trip and I can use it after or before or whatever. Okay, now moving on, I just have like a bag of makeup, like literally just like a Ziploc bag full of makeup. I'm just going to be showing you like each thing individually. Well, not individually, like some things are very specific, like I had to bag them pretty much twice. So for example, like my foundation is in this bag because the last time I traveled I had a foundation, like I just literally put it in the Ziploc bag, like in the general bag. I didn't put like anything on it, and it like literally, because I checked in my bag the last time I traveled and like it didn't have a cover or anything, so like the pump was literally exposed and it literally just pumped all over the bag, and it was kind of frustrating to clean up and hard to like, and I didn't have foundation. Like, well, I had foundation because I eventually scraped everything because I'm going to get all my money's worth. But yeah, I just have this in a tiny, like it's a really really tiny bag. Is I don't even think it can hold a sandwich. So yeah, I just have that in a bag. There's some other stuff I put in a bag as well. I'm just trying to see if I can find it. Oh yeah, I just have this eyeshadow. Like this is like my favorite eyeshadow. It comes from a palette that is like magnetic and stuff, so I can take it out and put it back if I want. But this is like my favorite color, and this is also what I used to highlight, so I just put it in here. I also have this in a bag because, again, the last time I traveled, it literally rubbed off. I literally just dropped it as it is in the Ziploc bag, like in the general bag, and it literally rubbed off everything, and it was like super golden and super, it was not easy to clean up. Anyways, I think those are the only things I have in a bag as for like actual makeup things. But yeah, I just have all the rest of my makeup here. Then I just have a bag that has like my tools, if you would call that. So I have I just have like a tiny bag of Q-tips. I can use them for whatever I want. I'm not like, I have them in the bag because it's just sanitary to have them in the bag. I don't want them getting dirty and putting them in my ears. So yeah, I just have them there. Like, and then I have like the cotton pads. Like I just use this to apply my toner. Like when I take off, like after I wash my face, I use this to apply my toner. Same thing, I have it in a bag for sanitary reasons. Then I just have another like Ziploc with 3 makeup sponges, and this is what I used to put my powder on, like setting powder and stuff. So I just have 3 because like I don't know how many times I'm going to end up wearing makeup, probably just one time, but I just have 3 just in case I need any. My mind is telling me to put some more, but like that might just be overcompensating. Oh, and then the rest of the bag has like my makeup tools in it. Just has like a tiny beauty blender, some brushes, and then I have a pack of 3 shower caps because I don't really have any shower caps, like extra shower caps at home apart from the one I already use. So I just bought like a bag of 3 clear plastic shower caps. Yeah, so that is pretty much what I have going on with the Ziploc bags and everything. Okay, so now that I've shown you guys my Ziplocs and stuff and like my travel size items and containers and everything like that, I just wanted to share like a little bit of why I do that. So I mentioned before that my foundation had spilled into like a Ziploc bag and everything. I was just lucky to have a Ziploc bag because it would have spilled on my clothes if I just had it, like if I just threw everything in the box, it would have spilled on my clothes, and that would not have been nice because I might not be able to get the stains out if my makeup spilled on my clothes. So that's why I like go Ziploc heavy and everything.
The next day.
Okay, so this is what I just wanted to show you guys. Remember how I talked about the Ziploc and packing and everything? So this was where my body spray was. Literally, like everything is gone and everything is in this bag. So if I didn't have like a Ziploc, everything would be on my clothes. So it's just important. It's very important. It's very important for you guys to put stuff in Ziplocs because this is going to, like, it's bound to happen. Everything smells like body spray at this point. So, but it's a good thing everything is in its place, like every other thing is in its place. So yeah, don't take my tips for granted. You should actually apply it to your life so that nothing will happen. Because if I had it, like, it would have spilled on, I mean, it's body spray, so I wouldn't have, like, it wouldn't be bad if it spilled on my clothes, but at the same time it's just an inconvenience to like other things that I might have in my box. Okay, so I'm just now going to share like some other tips to not get yourself stressed out or to just make your travel like easier. So the first thing I'm going to say is, like, you always want to have your ID or your passport on you. Like, make sure you have it before you leave the house. Like, you don't want to get there and be like, whoa, where's everything? Like, So I find that making a list helps with stuff like that, like just in order of priority, like just like, okay, what don't I have, what do I have, what do I need to get, like what's going on here, like make lists and just like have things that you need to do and things you need to get like on that list, so you can just, you know, get everything down. So yeah, passport and lists, very important. Another thing is, when you're traveling, you want to be really comfortable, like you want to be comfortable. So for me, like I'm the kind of girl that would go to the airport and like just a t-shirt, like sweatpants, or like some kind of like free fitting leggings and like slides and stuff. But then with the slides, I always have socks in my bag, because I get really cold. It's unreal. And in relation to that also, I have sweaters, like not sweaters, a sweater. I at least have a sweater or a jacket in my bag, so that I can just like, I don't have to depend on anybody, like, oh, give me a blanket or whatnot. And usually for like short flights, like you don't have that kind of service, like with blankets and stuff like that. For international flights here you do even, but like you still have to be accountable for like yourself and not depend on anybody for anything. I just want to see if there's anything I'm missing out. Okay, so another thing you have to think about is how you're going to get to the airport, like if you're flying. And this is mostly, I guess this is mostly about flying anyways. I was like travel, but like, yeah, flying. So if you're flying, you need to make sure you have a way to get to the airport. Like you need to have a plan and a backup plan, and then a backup plan, because you don't want to be lost out here in the streets. Okay, you want to make sure that you have everything like planned out, like and in order, like you have everything set to go. So if for instance, like the plan A would be, oh, my friend is dropping me off at the airport, or like a loved one or my boyfriend or somebody is dropping me off at the airport. That's good, but like you don't want to depend on that person to like, you don't want to depend on that person pretty much. Like if it turns out they can't make it or anything like that, like you want to be able to handle things yourself. So the second thing I'm gonna say is be able to like have some money like to pay for your cab, like if you need to take a cab. Because if you're absolutely like running late, or like you feel like you're going to be late, just have some money to pay for a cab, call a cab and like go by yourself. You don't always have to like depend on people to help you for like every single thing. And the third option, I live in Vancouver, so like we have transit options. So the third option is like taking transit to the airport, which is not like, it's not entirely bad. I find that like heightens the stress a little bit. So if you have the money for it, like I would suggest like going for a cab. If you like you're only like that's your first option, going for a cab, like I would suggest just doing that instead of like transiting. But for me, like I don't have money for that in my budget. Like I really don't have money to take a cab to the airport. Like that's not part of my budget. Like I'm more concerned with where I'm going and how I'm going to spend there than like leaving. I don't know if you get what I mean, but yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going. So I'm just going to take the transit option. Yeah. Another thing that I find is really important, having something to do at the airport, or having something to do on the flights. So for shorter flights, like you don't really always have like the in-flight entertainment thing going on. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, sometimes you have to pay for it, so you always want to have something to do. For me, I kind of always travel with my laptop, so I will just have my laptop there, and now I'm recording this video and I will just edit it on the flight tomorrow. Like I will start editing it. It's probably going to take the whole flight. It's like 5 hours or 4 hours, and I know you're like, that's a long time, but that's typically how long it takes me. I'm still a beginner. I know I'm not doing a great job, but I'm getting better, you see. Yeah, so yeah, have something to do on your flight. Is there anything I'm missing out on? Mind the way you eat. Absolutely mind the way you eat, okay? You don't want to go out to a new restaurant and try some new food the day before you travel. You don't want to do that. Don't do it. It's not pretty, it's not nice, it's not great, it's not good, okay? Just don't do it, okay? Thank you very much. That was so straightforward, but like I'm just speaking, most of the things that I'm telling you guys it's like from experience, things that have happened to me, or I've been, I just remembered something very important. So you always want to make sure that you have pads with you. pads, tampons, whatever. And I can feel like if there's any guy watching, he's probably clicked off at this point. But yeah, but you always want to have pads and tampons with you. You don't want to get caught in a situation where you have to like wear one for like such a long time, or you don't have access to any, or you don't have money to buy one, or you're just I find that it's just economic to have the pads with you instead of buying them for like twice the price at duty free. I find that just works better. So you just want to plan and have your stuff with you, have your stuff all the way together. Yeah, I feel like those are my most important tips for traveling and everything. I don't think I really have anything else to like add to that. But if there's anything I'm forgetting, I'll just put it in the description box. So you can just take a look in the description box below just to catch up on anything that I may have missed and would want to add to everything I've already said. So yeah, I think that's everything for today. I've been talking for a long time, so thank you so much if you stay till the end. Thank you so much for watching my video, and just remember to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Just help me out, help a sister out. Just subscribe, share, comment, like. I know I already said that, but I'm just saying it again for good measure, so you just help me out. Yeah. But yeah, I have to go now because I have to go pack. I have to go eat. I haven't eaten today. Just ratted myself out. Anyways, yeah, so I have to go pack and finish everything up. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.